Support for Shot 30 Podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. They obsess over their technology developments to provide you the best tools for your grooming experience. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. We have an exclusive offer for the Shot 30 Podcast listeners, 20% off plus free shipping when you use the promo code SHOT30. That is SHOT30, the number 30, okay, at manscaped.com. So Manscaped hooked me up with this box, the 3.0 box. It has the lawnmower, it has the crop preserver, it has the ball deodorant, and I mean, it was honestly like a spa day for my junk. I just normally take a razor and just hack it up and leave it looking like, I don't know, like Spawn down there. I don't know. It doesn't look good. But after this, I swear to you, it was like a spa day. It was incredible. It felt refreshing. I felt good. I didn't have any nicks, nothing like that. It is an incredible package for your family, for Christmas, a birthday, any type of thing like that. Get 20% off and free shipping with the promo code SHOT30 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com, and use the promo code SHOT30. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. All right. Here we go.
Get your shit together.
It's together. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is Shot 30 Podcast, and I am Shane Newbert, and look who's back. Look who's back in the studio today, Mr. Jordan Matulevich. And, well, Jordan is from Be Humble Gym. You guys have seen the episodes with Jordan and Ben before that we've done, and if you haven't, go back and check them out. They're absolutely great episodes, but what Be Humble Gym is the very first ever special needs only powerlifting gym. And Jordan has started this, and the kids and the athletes all together have formulated this thing into being a big deal.
I really don't know how it happened. Everything just lined out perfectly, and it just kept going and going, and I don't think we're nowhere close to where we're going to end up at.
I mean, and ever since I've known you guys, it has just gotten bigger and bigger, like more athletes, more publicity, and all these things, and it's very awesome to be sitting in the passenger seat, like, looking at you guys go.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride. Real wild.
And so, to start off this podcast, we are going to have a video. At this point, it'll be before this, but it is for your friend Raymond, and I'll let you say anything that you want to say.
Yeah, Raymond, he was my best friend since we narrowed it down to about 8 years old. We became best friends. We don't know when we became best friends. We were just always best friends. Like, we grew up, went through high school, did all kinds of high school type things, shenanigans. We were the wild kids. Mm-hmm. We'd go and smoke doobies and freaking drink beer all the time. Do crazy stunts. Everybody always had that one story about Raymond. Like, oh, that one time, you and Raymond took us out on a car ride. We almost died. It was the wildest time. I still remember it. That was just a normal Tuesday for me and Raymond. And we grew up, we did a lot of deer hunting together, a lot of time in the woods, and a little bit of shenanigans. Then he got hurt real bad, and ended up getting addicted to pain pills. And I watched that lead addicted to heroin. And, he battled with heroin for almost a decade. Then he got clean and sober right before his son was born, Braden. And then, his biggest joy in life was being a dad. he got sober. You know, he got clean, and I didn't. The best thing he could have did for him was to run from me, so he did. And we reunited after I had about 4 years sobriety this last year of most of 2020. And we picked up like we never lost touch of anything. You know, we were back to our wild shenanigans every day, you know, doing our thing. Only thing different is he was dying of bone cancer now. Then, so every day I'd wake up every morning, go over there, hang out with him. Then I'd come back home, coach the kids all day. Then I'd go back over there every evening because I didn't know when the last day was. And I did that pretty much every day last year if I physically could until February 8th, and that's when Raymond passed. I got to say goodbye to him. And yeah, I got to ride out to the very end with my best friend. It was very nice. Thank goodness for my wife. She never said, "Oh, why don't you stay home?" Anything like that. She just said, go have fun with your friend. Then it was, go be a good friend. Then, yeah, then it was just, yeah, I can't describe it right now. Sorry.
No, yeah, we can just slide forward. Yeah. Well, there's a little bit of dead time. I see you looking at me back there, Chris.
All right, get your shit together.
I am.
Come
okay.
on.
All right. And Shot 30 Podcast is sponsored by Mrs. Newbie's Cakes and Cookies. Visit Mrs. Newbie's Cakes and Cookies today and get your custom-made orders for, you know, the next holiday, 4th of July or birthday. Yeah, put them in today.
How about Easter?
Easter, you probably can't because that's in 2 days.
Well,
and
get your shit together.
She's literally done a bunch of Easter orders already. And that's me defending Mrs. Newbies. But, okay, so I do know that a lot of people wanted to know when, this was like the main question, when are the kids going to compete again? And, I mean, that question it's just a toss-up.
I want the kids to compete as soon as they physically can.
And also, somebody wanted to know is when the new gym was built, are you guys going to hold powerlifting meets there too?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a done deal. Like by the time I get done, there's going to be humble federation for these freaking kids. Track all these numbers for these kids with disabilities. Have them something to work for, goals, discipline, because nobody else does it.
You know what's kind of so cool about this is, you look at the scenario where you couldn't train these kids and these athletes, where you couldn't train them in other gyms, you know, like where they just didn't really want you there because it's going to take more time and effort.
Yeah.
But now all these athletes and these kids are going to be able to have a gym that like is just like their own. Like, yeah, we hold powerlifting meets here. We do these things here. You know, like it kind of creates that other identity. I want to have
it like a registered, sanctioned gyms as well through multiple different powerlifting federations, and just have everything the best these kids can get because they deserve it.
You should do like the Be Humble gym like training, like make like a video of how you work with each athlete and how and how they work with you, and that would be a really, really cool thing, and that could be at gyms all across the world. Like that could be something in front of everybody's face across the world. Yeah.
Also, like I'm thinking, like since I'm the only person that does this, and everybody that has like fancy degrees and all that shit, freaking, they reach out and ask me how to work with these kids, you know, because it's mainly just doing the work, giving these kids patience and time, you know. Once you figure out one of these kids, like, it's freaking awesome. I'll have to show you these videos after this, or I can send them to you, of Nick yesterday getting a PR of 105 pounds.
Is Nick the newest athlete that you guys just got?
No, Nick is a 12-year-old with autism.
Okay.
Wears awesome T-shirts.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the first time he touched it, he was barely able to move it off the ground. Trying different ways to coach him. Second time, he made it almost up to his knees. Rerouted the coaching a little bit. Then he pulled it off the ground like he was standing up out of a chair. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just get ideas in my head and just go with it. What just feels right, and I just run with it, and that seems to work most of the time for the kids.
Yeah, I mean, well, clearly it's working. I mean, especially, these PRs that are flying out of Be Humble Gym.
Yeah.
Like, Ben hit 355. Was it 355?
No, he hit 340 finally.
Oh, okay.
Because remember when we were in your garage, he tried to hit 340.
And he got it so close, dude. He got it right up to his knees.
He tried for that for almost a year.
Man, Ben has been made me tear up on a video the other day.
Yeah.
He sang to he did a birthday wish to his brother.
With all the hat and everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But man, Ben got all emotional at the end, and he's like, I didn't think I was going to cry, but I'm crying. I was like, Ben, so am I.
Buddy.
Yeah, he killed it. He was good, dude. He gets into his dances. Like, it's the number one thing. Like, I love about Ben is his dance videos because
or like singing to Corey. Yeah, you get him singing to Corey. It's pretty awesome. They should be able to make out soon. They're getting the COVID shots.
Good. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
And I mean, what did they celebrate the last time you guys were here?
3 years.
Yeah.
And
we sent
the promise
Mrs.
ring.
Newbies.
Yeah, the promise ring.
Mrs. Newbies sent up an order to Ben.
Yeah.
Of strawberries to give to Corey.
Yeah, she loved them.
Good. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, so you guys also Be Humble Gym, and you and Ben both have the podcast.
Yeah.
Be Humble with Ben podcast, and you guys have been you guys still go live a lot. You haven't been going live a lot lately.
Yes, I haven't been going live because my best friend died. I wasn't coaching kids for a while. Yeah. Sorry, you forgot.
Yes, I did.
So, yeah, I mean, December, from December to present, it's been a rough little run between getting the COVID and then getting pneumonia and being bed rest for 3 weeks, getting better than that, then getting a torn eardrum and having vertigo for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was a part of the end of that.
Yeah.
Last time you guys were here.
Yeah. Then
you were not feeling well, yeah.
Oh, no, I was hurting. I was just wanting to get Ben up here and do the podcast.
And he killed it.
Yeah. I mean, it was worth me feeling like shit. I don't care.
And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, we did an episode with Ben Simpson, and that was maybe a couple months ago, 2 months ago.
It was late January. Because Raymond died in February, so it was a week or two before then. he
was doing really, he was really sick then.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, then, I haven't really even worked out yet. I mean, just doing heavy single deadlift ain't working out. But yeah, it's just my lungs ain't there yet.
So going forward though with the podcast thing, what other plans do you guys have to do with the podcast?
Oh, well, I'm waiting for somebody to make me a shopping list. Then I'm gonna set up a podcast studio.
Oh shit!
And then we're gonna get on the YouTubes and all that shit. And then we're gonna do whatever the hell these kids want to.
Have a shopping list today. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. You've been holding that one in.
Oh yeah, I saved that one up for a good time. Yeah, you might remember that time.
Oh, damn it. Okay, so now You're always coming at me, literally with the left and the right. But did you see Mike Tyson's set to fight Evander Holyfield? Isn't that who he's fighting?
Is he?
Yeah.
I know that last fight was on some bullshit.
Oh, it was so stupid.
Oh, like what the? Like, I don't know. Like, he wanted to freaking twist and turn and do his Mike Tyson thing, and he couldn't.
Yeah,
and it was driving him crazy.
No knockouts. They weren't supposed to punch each other in the head. Like, it was all this stupid shit.
Like, I fight best friends in the parking lot harder than they fought.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, dude, that was not good. What was this other one?
Is it Holyfield?
Holyfield is the guy he bit the ear off of.
Yeah.
And I believe it is. Chris, can you check that?
I can, yeah.
Come on, we got that Joe Rogan shit now.
That's why I did it. You didn't need to bring up Joe Rogan. I was already doing that.
We're already doing this Joe Rogan shit right here, buddy.
Yeah, I guess. But his assistant's name is Jamie.
Jamie,
Jamie, pull that shit up.
Yo, Jamie.
That guy gets that shit up fast.
I don't have service down here, so.
Oh, no, he doesn't have service. How do you not have service?
Dude.
You don't have Wi-Fi?
AT&T is like really slow out here.
Oh, you don't have Wi-Fi?
No, I'm not hooked up to your Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, dang.
You got to take care of Shot 30, Jamie.
Yeah, he's okay. He's doing his best. We got to get him better Wi-Fi down here. We're
your signal out here, if the wind blows wrong, you lose phone calls.
Oh yeah, you lose your phone too. If the wind, like, it's just straight cornfield, and then whoosh, yeah, you'll never see it again. We did. A couple of the kids got across the street at Timmer's parents' family's Christmas a couple years ago. They all got drones. And so they all went outside to do the drone, and they all got them up in the air. Wind just took them and launched them all in a tree. Dude, their Christmas was over in like 5 minutes. Yeah. It was like how the Grinch, and you couldn't even get to the rest because the presents were already gone.
Nice.
Dude, it was funny. A huge waste of money because drones are expensive. Those things are crazy.
I'm not that confident in my hands to be playing with that much money.
Yeah, to be playing with drones or be playing with the money?
Yeah.
Because I can play with money. I don't know if I trust the drones.
I mean, I wouldn't trust my hands. They're feeling pretty beat up anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, I want to talk about your lifting before, because I saw a video of you in a barn.
Yeah.
Now, where were you at when you did that?
That was Morgan County Fair.
How many years ago was that?
2012.
2012.
2011. No, it was probably 2012. It was a really fucked up time with drugs and alcohol and craziness and powerlifting. It was like 2012, 2013. No, it was 2012.
Yeah, because I have a buddy who, I have a friend who I used to work with at Galesburg Prison.
Yeah.
And he said that his friend was there.
Yeah.
At that, he said, I recognized him from Shane's podcast.
Yeah.
And so
it was the meet I tore my bicep off at.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Man, I don't know how. Okay, so with some of these powerlifters, man, like, you've seen some, like, the torn pecs and the separation. Yeah. When the whole pec collapses like that, you know, when it drops. I don't know how I could ever bench again, like why, or ever want to.
Or watching like the muscle kind of snake back up there even more underneath the skin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it?
I had tore both my hamstrings when I was powerlifting. And actually, I tore a hamstring 3 weeks later. Tore the other hamstring, tried to rush the other one.
Yeah,
and that alone set me back so much with powerlifting and stuff, and it made me. Honestly, it made me feel like, is any of this worth it? Like the powerlifting, I'd still love to lift, but the powerlifting, it made me completely question: is it worth me not being able to do anything?
Well,
as long as I can deadlift.
Well, the thing is, like when I tore my bicep off and they reattached it, they damaged my radial nerve, so I couldn't.
You can't just pass on what I just said. I was quoting your tattoo.
Oh, I didn't even freaking...
I said, except for deadlift, as long as I can deadlift.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, and you've got a full sleeve of ink since the last time I seen you.
Yeah, I got some more shit. Like,
Can you put that up to the camera a little bit? It's
yeah,
just
where's
right over
the
here,
camera?
Right here.
Yeah, the angle to
Yeah.
look taller.
Yeah.
that...
Oh, the light's too good. The lighting's too good.
Then, a little bit of, my sobriety date. Then there's the Magnuson quote and the Serenity prayer on my arm.
What does the what's the date on your 1/19/2016? I don't know why that just maybe it's just because in 2016 the Cubs won the World Series. So it was a good year. It was a good year to Yeah, it was a good year to clean it up.
Yeah, then, I had a rush to get this one done the Friday before Raymond died because he was getting...
Oh, did he get to see it?
He got to see it. What was it? I took my shirt off in, like, the ICU unit. You know, they're giving them lots of drugs, just making them feel comfortable.
Absolutely, yeah.
That type of thing. And, you
know,
know, Raymond didn't say a whole bunch. Mm-hmm. We probably said about 20 words together, our last conversation, but he said it looks good. And Raymond, being Raymond and my best friend, I don't give a shit if you're in the ICU unit or not. He likes smoking weed. I offered him a doobie on his deathbed.
Did he take it?
No. So, yeah. But I gave him that option. I mean... You only get one best friend, you know. Oh, Leslie was pissed when she found out about that I offered him a doobie in the hospital.
Oh, Leslie's such a sweetheart, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Leslie's the best. And Timmery and Leslie, they're kind of like besties.
Yeah, I guess they talk all the time.
That have never met.
Yeah, I tried to get her to come up today.
Yeah, we just need to plan something. We'll maybe like meet in the middle.
No, that'd be stupid.
What?
You come down to my house. I'll show you how to get down.
Oh yeah, we could do that too. Yeah, I'm absolutely in. But we need to get them together because
they can do their bacon stuff, and I can take you on a country cruise and scare the fuck out of you.
Yeah, just put me on a sled behind you. We'll attach a rope and just drag me. Let's see what happens. Yeah, dude, that's what some goofballs do out here, man.
I know.
Like, and they go a little bit too fast. Like, if you slide off to the right a little bit and you catch a little street sign, woo, you're gonna have a readjustment.
Or just drive down a country road, hanging out of the sunroof, shooting birds as you go with your shotguns.
Oh no! And did you eat the bird?
No, you didn't stop to look around.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that.
Well, we need to stop talking about that stuff. I can be actively indicted on still.
Oh, okay, shit.
That's 7 years shit. No.
Oh, okay, we'll move on. Yeah, okay. We're gonna. All right. Hey, the Shot 30 podcast is sponsored by the Bone Collector. The Bone Collector in Viola, Illinois. We're supposed to have a hot tray of burnt tips here, so nice. I don't want to talk shit on my sponsor, but hey, man, where is it? But visit the Bone Collector in Viola, Illinois. That's Ken Versluis for the greatest barbecue you'll ever have. Yeah. And
Are we live?
No, we're not live.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So he'll see this and I'll already be gone, so I'll still be hungry.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We'll meet him at the front door. We'll see what's going on. I know he's got a catering job tonight. But yeah, he was really excited to meet you guys. And he's big fans of you guys too. Like he watched the podcast and then all you have to do is take one good look around. It's all just positive energy all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sorry you wanted me to play this song. You really like this song, Humble by...
No, I don't need that intro. I just want to do a music video with the kids to that song.
Oh.
Like make a music video to it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like Chris or Ben being like, be humble?
Dude,
coming out of like the squat rack,
dude, both in like 90s hip hop pants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, that'd be awesome.
Chains and shit.
Oh yeah, little fog.
Yeah.
Oh man, a lot of bedazzling though too. A lot of bedazzling. Then
I need to get that video set up, and then I'll be able to do some wild shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, didn't you say that? What was it? Oh man, it just completely slipped out of my mind. But okay, so now you are still working with all the athletes. You know, things are getting better with COVID. And the one thing that I wanted to say was, with a lot of the questions that came in were regarding the athletes and COVID. And I think that we just need to say, like, these athletes have disabilities, and which made the virus in them they don't get along very well. It's not good.
A lot of them are immune compromised and have weakened immune systems. Or some of them, it doesn't phase, and it just treats like a regular person. It just depends on everything else, you know. It's just like regular people, you know. Some immune systems can be compromised, some can't, you know.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of the questions were, and maybe people just didn't understand that.
There's been a few kids that had it, and they were younger, and they bounced back fairly quick. There was a few other, you know, they have some other disabilities that it messed with. But other than that, they bounced back quick so far.
Yeah, and I thought it was like tapering off. They said, I thought they were saying like the whole COVID was going to be over with soon. And now they're saying the numbers are getting high again.
Yeah, I mean, they probably want to sell something else.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know.
I got to go and get my second COVID shot next week.
Timmery got super sick after hers.
I know. I'm not looking forward to
She got really, really sick. She had trouble moving her fingers and shit.
Like, because they say if you had COVID bad, it's worse. And, yeah, I'm just hoping it doesn't kick the shit out of me. You know, that's probably the next thing that comes at me.
Well, you have a lot that comes at you.
But I can't risk the kids getting sick. You know, I really don't trust the government squirting shit in me. But and for people that are still listening and haven't seen the old episode, everything at Be Humble Gym makes the athletes' lives better. It's free for them to join, get trained. I mean, go T-shirts,
to meets,
whatever.
Eat at meets, everything. That is what Be Humble Gym is like.
They literally just show up. That's all they have to do.
And you can...
I'll handle the rest.
And you can, like, there's the Be Humble Gym GoFundMe page.
Yeah, they got the GoFundMe page.
And you guys should... That'll be attached to the bottom of this. But...
Then, BeHumbleGym.com.
Yeah. Have you guys done anything new with the site lately?
No clue. That's a Leslie question.
I
just work with the kids and do awesome shit. Leslie does technology.
Dude.
You know.
I mean, Timmery's the one who
I stay in my wheelhouse.
Timmery's the one who does all this. Like,
yeah. I have our mother-in-law Sarah does all the legal stuff, and then we have a couple parents, and we all have our strengths and weaknesses, so we can all work together and build it up.
Yeah, and like, and I wanted to talk about like your guys' clothing, because you guys brought us like 7 different colored shirts last time you guys were here, and the funniest thing ever is Timmery has like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday shirt that she wears to work every single day. She just wears a different color.
Does she match them up to keep them the same?
Oh, like by the day of the week.
Cycle.
Yeah, and
she got that OCD
I don't think she's that psycho yet, but she could probably get there pretty quick.
I mean, I have to do that because I'm basically a walking billboard for the kids.
Well, the size of you.
Yeah, and usually if I want to go like super comfy somewhere, I'm wearing a yellow Be Humble with Ben podcast shirt. I don't know what's up with them, but it's literally the softest material ever.
Yeah, or like that's what you were saying.
Or if I'm just going out and about training kids, I'll do like green and black and all that. But like if I'm wearing pink, like that's the day if I'm feeling feisty. Like,
oh yeah, it's game on.
Like just
That's so funny. Do you do that for real? Like, if you wear pink, you're feeling that way?
You ever got your ass kicked by a dude in a pink shirt?
No, but I have tried to fight somebody in a Clover outfit.
Yeah.
I was in the Clover outfit with the smiley face on me at St. Patrick's Day, and I punked out this guy, and it was hilarious.
Oh, you get your ass beat by a dude in a pink shirt, you're going to remember it the rest of your life. I know a lot of people listening to this podcast do.
That wear pink shirts?
Oh, I'd always wear a pink shirt to a gun and knife club.
I wear pink shirts, dude.
Like a bright pink, like the Heather Lilac, Be Humble.
I wear like pink thongs, dude. I don't care.
Then, yeah, just so people would start a fight with me so I can beat the shit out of them, go back to my car and change and continue.
They really fought you because you were in pink?
I might have acted on a little
bit. Okay. I was going to say, damn, dude. I thought that shit stopped a long time ago.
No, I haven't done it for a while.
No, not you. It was just a dumb joke. But I was never a bar, I've never been a bar guy. I don't really love the bar. And in my time of growing up, bar fights probably aren't going to happen because now it's a felony. It's like a felony to fight in a bar or on a bar parking lot.
What do you mean?
It's illegal.
What do people do at the bars then?
Yeah, I don't know what they do now, or maybe they just don't fight. I don't go to the bar, so I don't know. Maybe they just don't fight anymore, but...
Maybe we're hanging out with different groups of people.
You still got guys fighting at the bar?
I mean, I don't know. I don't go to the bar anymore.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I don't know.
I mean, if I wanted to fight somebody, I'd probably go to a bar to look for one.
It's probably a pretty good place. Either they're a library. That's
the library might be slim pickings.
I just know I'm probably going to win most fights at the library. So... yeah, I don't know. I think the library would be a great place to put the old boxing mitts on.
Yeah. Did you see? Oh no, you didn't see.
What?
I haven't shared those videos yet.
What is it?
When we got Ben those punching mitts and that mat.
I saw the map. I never see.
I don't think I posted those yet.
Of him going to town.
Yeah, it's freaking bad. I don't like. There's so much cool shit that goes on in the gym. I can't share it all. Mm-hmm. I don't want to blow up people's news feed.
Yeah.
So much cool shit goes on in a freaking 400 square foot basement.
I was, I did want to say with Ben, his Instagram name is it just Ben Simpson?
No, it's Be Humble.
Be Humble with Ben podcast.
Yeah, it's Be Humble with Ben podcast.
And Ben would always appreciate more followers and more love. So, go to his Instagram and... Instagram and Facebook's where he does most of his things.
Yeah.
But he loves that love.
Yeah, he is all fired up. He's up to 400 some followers now. Mm-hmm. So definitely we need to up them numbers for Ben.
Oh, for sure.
I guarantee you, if you're having a bad day, you go to Be Humble with Ben podcast, and you will not have a bad day after watching a few videos and instructions with Benny.
Yeah, he does. And he's so funny, man.
He just makes your soul spark.
Yeah, and he's just one of the funniest guys, man. That was the coolest thing after the first time you guys were here. I'd been watching your videos and watching everything, but then to have Ben here, talking shit, being funny.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that was...
I tell people, the cool-ass videos I post, that's a very small portion of what really goes on at a powerlifting practice. Yeah, that's just a cool freaking snippet. The funness is just the everyday activities. Because we mess with each other. We have fun with each other. But if they're having a bad day, they can also ask me questions on how they should approach it. Or if they're getting in trouble at work and they don't know why. Mm-hmm. Those type situations as well. Be a coach and a friend, most importantly. Mm-hmm. I'm just a coach. Be Humble Gym wouldn't be here without the athletes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and...
I'm just a freaking normal dude. I don't even know how the hell I got here.
I don't know how normal you are.
Normal-ish. I mean, I kind of had a fucked up life.
Yeah, that's...
a little bit.
It's what
bad, you know.
You know, but it's what makes you who you are. Like, I know I say that and it sounds like super cliche or whatever, but it does. Like, it's made you who you are. Like, all of these ups and downs, everything makes you who you are. And you're doing incredible things. And, you know, all the athletes, they're doing incredible things back for you. Like, it's you worded it really, like, it's just like
it's like a giving circle.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, a beautiful friendship. Like, yeah, because everybody needs each other. And
you know, they're so happy to see me, and I'm so happy to see them. Mm-hmm. You know, and they thank me after every practice, and I thank them too. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, even Ben, you know, he comes and hangs out with me. I thank him for after he leaves. You know, just because he hung out with me. You know, he wanted to spend some time with me. And dedicating time to somebody after losing my best friend, you realize how much time is important when all these doctors are in the room and they say, you're going to die and there's nothing else we can do. Is there anything else we can do to make it less painful along the way? And just go over there every morning and every evening. That's when you appreciate people's time. Mm-hmm. I've dedicated almost 3 years of my life to these kids. 3 years of my time without a single payment. You know why? Because they help me just as much as I help them.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's, you know, it's not even the help thing. Like, when you guys watch everybody, like, interact with each other, like, you guys are just all happy. It's like, here, help me be a better person, or and help me have a good time. Like, you guys are all just
be a decent person and do the next right thing. It ain't that freaking hard. That's all you need to do in life. You know, you can apply that simple principles to everything.
To bowling?
Yeah.
You said everything, and then I just could we tie it to
do
bowling?
the next right thing? Maybe take some freaking bowling classes so you don't suck shit at bowling.
You're right.
You know,
do the next
maybe pay
Don't.
The guy after his lessons. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
yeah.
I
just be a decent motherfucker.
No, I was just kidding.
Decent motherfucker.
Hey, we can only keep the F words at a minimum this time.
I know.
And I'm trying to hold mine in. I think I've gotten 3 fucks in. That's it.
Fucking Leslie's gonna be all kinds of fucking pissed.
Oh, fuck.
What the hell?
Sorry, Leslie. I had to bite on that bit. It was right there.
If you don't know Leslie's like a 6 foot tall redhead, my wife, and yeah, she was the only one that could halfway calm my crazy. Not even the military could do that shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but get a big ass redhead wife, she'll straighten you up real quick.
Yeah, and I mean, she seems like she's got some spunk to her because she's gotten you in line, and it's been a struggle. I mean, it's been a whole roller coaster.
Oh crap! 6 years. Mm-hmm. I feel sorry for Leslie sometimes. Like, she has to wake up because she works night shift, and she has to wake up at 5:30. Like, oh shit. What did he do when I was sleeping? What kind of shenanigans?
Yeah.
Sometimes I fuck with her. Sometimes I give her fake ones. Sometimes I give her real ones. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, we got a $2,000 check. She doesn't know if it's serious or not.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
Or, hey, tomorrow I'm driving up to see Shane to do a podcast.
Yeah. You know what I think is super awesome about you guys is, I think you guys are so much like me and Timmery in the fact that, like, you guys are best friends. Like, you guys love to do things with each other and mess with each other and get little cats in a weird little space bag.
Yeah.
and all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, she bought me that Taylor Swift book bag. I was all fired up. She was all Ambien wasted one night. She took her sleeping meds and didn't go to sleep, and she went shopping on Amazon and saw a little kitty book bag like Taylor Swift has, so she bought it for me. Uh-huh. Because Taylor Swift is the shit.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, just seeing that little cat head in the, it's just like,
I was so pissed I was wearing
it.
I can't see the cool shit. Uh-huh. Everybody else gets to see it.
Yeah.
You know?
But, you know, you're just, like you said, the walking billboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool to have like a infant one and just get Flixie's fat ass in there.
Oh my god!
And just be strolling around in like a tracksuit.
Yeah, dude.
And a cat.
There you go. You'd be nice and warm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Shot 30 Podcast is sponsored by Handmade by Haley. Get your custom made signs just like this one right here. Get your custom made like countertoppers. Everything she does is beautiful work. She can customize with your names, everything like that. Handmade by Haley on Facebook and Instagram today. She's the best. But yeah.
Don't you have questions for me too?
Yeah, we've got more. I've got to remember each one because I didn't have a printer. So I do know that there was a question for you. Oh, there was a question for you on if you were ever in athletics. Did you ever play sports before powerlifting and?
No. Well, I tried to. I tried football.
Yeah, somebody, and then they asked if you were a basketball player.
I played football my freshman year, like half a year. Got the shit kicked out of me because I was like 140 pounds, and I liked to smoke too many cigarettes and joints, and that was a lot of running. And they actually nicknamed me Smokey because I'm like, I'm not gonna give in. I'm gonna run just to prove a point. And I'm like, yep, still gonna smoke.
What age? What age did you start smoking?
I started smoking and drinking probably around like 12, 13.
Yeah.
Not
that's
not that strange.
Is it really not that strange?
Wasn't that strange for me?
Yeah, but like
it was just my life.
Like what age do you think that most people in today's world have tried their first beer?
Oh, like today's world? Today's world's a whole bunch of pussies.
I took it as if they would have their first beer at like 12. Like party beer, like them, because they're crazy now. The younger and younger, dude,
What do you mean?
Dude, what do you mean? What do I mean?
Like, the younger generation, all I do is see his ass freaking sitting around fucking playing PlayStation. Ain't that fucking wild?
Dude, I think that they're like way crazier now. Like, they don't care, dude. They're doing shit that you shouldn't be doing. And
just recreational shit?
Oh, yeah, just like
not like dangerous shit.
You gotta remember, dude, like, I went to high school with a lot of people who either got in wrecks on their four-wheelers, and then, I mean, so many of them, guys cracking their spines and cracking their necks.
Like, those big gravel hills?
Jumping off the bridges, doing backflips.
No, like,
it was just straight
we
mud,
jumped
no
one
water.
of those in a Ford Bronco one day. They had a huge one. Me and Raymond smoked a big doobie and decided to drive over it in his Ford Bronco, about 100 feet tall. I mean, it was really fun going up, but that going down with the gravity and you can't hit your brakes and not fucking die and roll. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the kind of fun shit we did as kids.
Dude, and also, the Ford Bronco is like possibly the greatest vehicle ever created.
Oh yeah.
And
when I get a
Bronco,
play truck, I'm gonna get like an old Ford Bronco.
Well, the new Broncos look really badass too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
but I don't want to pay that much money for something badass that I'm gonna do dangerous shit on.
Yeah, I would.
If I roll it, I don't want to freaking.
The only Bronco I would pay a lot of money for is O.J. Simpson's. Yeah, that's the only one worth anything.
I had a Toyota 4Runner 88 when I was a kid on lifted up on 35s.
Oh boy,
yeah,
there we go.
So it was a good old time.
When I was in high school, I bought a what was it? 1987 Firebird.
Nice.
And so I pull up cherry red, dude, got the giant bird decal on the hood, and I pull up and I was like, went to pick up this girl that I was gonna go on a date with, and I was like revving up in the engine. I had two 16s in the back.
Yeah.
Dude, just I was the coolest guy in the world. And and so she gets in the car, and I go, engine drops out.
Yep. Nice.
Yep. Engine just drops straight out. And I just said, can I get your door? Like, you might as well just go back in.
Then, like, in our later
over.
teenage years, like, late teens, early 20s, we had a hunting property out in Pike County, and we'd always go drinking out there and four-wheeler riding around all the trails and stuff and through the fields. You know, nice, fun, relaxing times for normal people, ain't it?
Yeah, I guess. You know, like what I did was when I got in trouble when I was just graduated. I got in trouble. This is so stupid, dude. So it was a whole group of us, like 12 people. We're all standing there. We're like, all right, everybody, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take teams of 2, and you're going to get together, and you got to go steal 3 items from people's front yards. Person with the 3 coolest items wins. Like, that's the stupid shit we were doing. So me and this guy, I won't use your name because you know. We go to the first house and we stole it was like a gargoyle, so we put it in and we're like, oh, we're gonna win this thing. Then we stole like a real estate sign, and like we were like, what the fuck? So we tossed the real estate sign. we find a big wheel, like some kid's big wheel. I'm sorry for that kid if I've affected your future at all, but and then the last thing was we had to take the lawnmower. We had to steal somebody's lawnmower.
Yeah,
so
I thought you were gonna have a good one.
Well, yeah. So we take all this stuff, and we all have it outside of our cars, and we're like, "Oh, what do you got? What do you got?" And me and this other guy, we have a gargoyle, a lawnmower, and a real estate sign, and we won. But we were standing in the backyard of the chief of police, and we didn't know it. And he listened to the entire conversation, and then we got surrounded by police officers.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Nice. I remember that one time my senior year,
Chris, would you be able to grab me a water from upstairs? I just think they're on the counter.
Grab me a nos out of the car, too.
Thank you.
The one time...
Shout out to Chris, dude. He's my guy.
Yeah. Shot 30, Jamie.
Yeah, dude.
You need to give him the fucking Wi-Fi code.
Dude, if we have enough money, that is the number one person. If I ever have enough money to have a Jamie, I want it to be Chris. Like
he has a good background voice. He doesn't want to be on the screen, but he has that background voice. Yeah,
and he's funny. He chips in real quick, and he's also you can put him on the camera because he's a handsome ass kid with that hair.
And the thing is, he's my kid, so all we do all day is fuck with each other. You know, so we're always throwing blows at each other over something.
Yeah, dude, I can only imagine.
We straight up cut throats in this house.
He's gonna be he'll be very well tuned by the time he's out and about.
Oh, I guarantee you, he lived a harder life than you did, and crazier stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it was scary the freaking other day in that Facebook history shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like it was like 9 years ago today. It was like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing when your 7-year-old hands you a toy gun and says it's for when the bad guys come.
Mm-hmm.
Because the people that were hanging out at that house. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, but high school stories. Yeah. Me and Raymond blew up the principal's mailbox with a fucking quarter stick of dynamite and napalm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he know? Do he know it was you?
I don't care.
He knows now.
I mean, or like when we'd go out in Pike County, like just kids having fun in fields on four-wheelers. Mm-hmm. You ever like chase down a deer on a four-wheeler and jump off?
Nope.
And
no, I haven't.
Grab the deer and cut its throat before you hit the ground?
No, I haven't done that. I would never do that.
It's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like, what's that one guy? Bear Grylls. That's some Bear Grylls shit.
Yeah, maybe.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's some Jordan shit.
Yeah, some Jordan shit there.
So, okay, the one question was, is there a time frame for when the gym will be built? Or like,
as soon as I get enough money for it.
Are you guys getting close? Like,
No.
I think is what they're asking.
I mean, we are, but we're so far away, too. The thing is, everything's always 100% free for these kids.
Mm-hmm.
So they, they don't have to spend anything, you know. We get them whatever equipment, whatever they need.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's a good chunk of money in the bank. I just need that last big push. Mm-hmm. It's freaking sucks because I've been working my ass off for 3 years and I never even thought I'd get this far. Mm-hmm. And we're so close yet so far away.
Yeah, and that's why we need people to go to the GoFundMe and just keep helping out these kids and these athletes.
Yeah, I wish I was farther. I mean, I don't know what else to do. We got our 501c3, so all you businesses out there can donate, and it's all tax exempt. Mm-hmm. So,
thank you, young
want
Chris.
in on this? Stick your head in there.
Yeah, you got to at least every time. Look at that here, dude. After we just bragged him up too. Yeah. What we just said. That's good. You missed that whole segment about you.
You're gonna have all kinds of little teenage girls sliding in DMs now.
Uh-oh.
You better keep it together.
Swat them away. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd rather him have teenage women in his DMs than like 45-year-old women in his DMs.
Yeah. I knew some wild women when I was younger that were older and took me places I probably shouldn't have been.
I think that like, well, Tim Marie makes fun of me for this all the time, but I think like 60-year-old women are hot. Yeah, just like they're just so aged and beautiful. Yeah.
You must be seeing different 60-year-olds. I
don't know. Maybe I've only seen mine on an app. I see mine on an app. I don't know.
You see some 60-year-olds out in person, and tell me you still think that.
Oh my god. No. Yeah. I think things have...
Yeah, I'm with Tim Marie. You're fucking weird.
I know. I'm a weird guy. I have weird taste in everything. Like, that's just... I mean, I love, Stephen Hawking, and I also love Marvel. Like, I don't know. I'm a weird guy. I definitely am. Always have been.
Like, I definitely want to play with those fucking things, but...
those?
Yeah, but I still have to drive back, and I know I'm going to do some cool ninja shit and hurt myself, and probably break them.
I picked those up about 5-6 years ago, and I got into my apartment, and I was with this girl at the time.
Yeah.
And so there was flowers in the apartment. I had to say I was with the girl at the time because I couldn't say, like, I had flowers in my single
it's okay to be a dude and have flowers.
No. Okay, so what I did was I put them on, and I was, like, in the living room, and I went, whoosh, and, like, cut, like, one little flower. And then I was like, whoosh, whoosh. And then I was like, oh, shit, like, I got the hang of this. And I went, whoosh, and my finger just went slice. Dude, there was literally, I took a video, and I bet I could still find it, of just a line of blood back to the claw. Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I hurt myself on random stupid shit, too.
Yeah, I am prone to getting hurt on things. Yeah. I've never, other than when the 715, I was pulling 715, and the floor mats ripped. Yeah. Have I told you that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
other than that, I've never broken a bone. Like, I've got cuts and scars all over me, but I never.
I don't know. I never broke a bone and went to the hospital for it.
I figured that's something you were going to say.
I mean, these German cops, like, kicked my ribs in outside this bar one night in Germany because I kicked a pigeon, but then I dropped 315 on my sternum. It kind of pops and cracks a little bit, but I don't know if anything was broken there.
Have you seen the weird conspiracy theory that birds aren't real?
I fucking shot a lot of birds. They're fucking real.
Yeah.
You know, I can guarantee you.
In that wormhole of a conspiracy, it is so stupid. It is the dumbest thing. But there's like 500,000 people that back the fact that birds aren't real. I don't know. I swear, there's a
Or they're fucking blind.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure. And then when they sit on the power lines in the morning when it's cold out, you're told it's to keep them warm, that they're recharging.
I remember this one time, me and my buddy in high school, we're sitting on his porch, and this fucking hawk landed on this power line about 150 yards away on the road. Mm-hmm. And he went and got his high-powered rifle, and he's like, I'm going to blast this thing. We're freaking, normal 16, 17-year-old kid shit.
Yeah, yes. I don't know if that's shooting a power line and a hawk.
And it was, right towards dark. And he shot. Then all the lights went black instantly. He didn't hit the hawk. He hit the power line, and it blew up. Oh. And, yeah.
What'd you guys do? Get the hell out of there?
What the fuck could we do?
Nobody could see, the lights were out.
His dad was inside the house. We had to sit there and get our ass beat.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you ain't running off that one.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. That's so funny. Okay, so getting back into things. Now, why have we still not gotten Chris and John Cena together?
I don't know. I don't know how this interweb shit works.
We got to figure out a way to hook up this matchup.
I tag him and shit. I don't know if I do it right. I do the @ thing sometimes, and sometimes I do the number sign. Yeah. I don't know if there's a different button besides that.
I don't know either.
I know a lot of people tag them on shit. I share the videos other places and other sites on Facebook pages, and they tag them on shit. I don't even have to stand up for the kids anymore on other Facebook sites. Oh, his form wasn't da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I'm just going to sit back and watch and eat popcorn.
Yeah. I mean, and that's so cool, man. Social media is a really, really weird thing. The listeners know, with the TikTok thing going crazy and all this stuff. It's so hard to put thousands and thousands of people into perspective. And, especially when, they're hitting these huge, massive amounts of, numbers of viewers and people sharing things, you realize, in the split of a second, your face or somebody's face is in everybody's houses.
It's weird having people know all kinds of shit about me and them being strangers. Mm-hmm. Wasn't I talking to you about it earlier?
Yeah.
People how's Max doing?
Oh,
I'm all hold up. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand, dude. I totally understand.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Or people, know what I do, don't know me. It's, separate. A lot of the general public just knows me as the Be Humble Jim dude, or the Be Humble dude.
And you know how, insane it is to think that you know somebody from, 10-second clips, 15-second clips. But that's what these people on the internet do. That's why they just, I don't know. I saw this one girl, her on TikTok. Her and her boyfriend or husband are super famous TikTokers, I guess. And everybody thinks that they're the happiest people in the world because that's what their videos are. And they just broke up. They just broke up, and everybody's like, "What? From where?"
It's crazy. A lot of people start following the gym, then they are like, hold up, you do this, and you're also a 12-year military veteran and a recovering alcoholic and addict, and now you just dedicate your life to helping kids. Mm-hmm. It's kind of wild. They find the kids first, and they see, me just being a coach, Well,
you got to think, too, when people hear about Be Humble and hear about you and hear about all the athletes and stuff, it sounds crazy.
I don't know how it works.
It sounds like...
I don't know why there ain't 5,000 of these goddamn things.
I completely agree.
There ain't nothing that fucking special about me.
But no, like, I mean, the whole story of everything together, like,
Yeah,
your life and cleaning up and how now it's turned to this. Like, I mean, just...
Well, it just turned into... Why it grew so much is because I could never tell a kid no.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I haven't ever told a kid no. I had to have some kids leave for other safety reasons, and with medicines and yeah. But other than that, I've never told a kid no. We started working with all kids with all disabilities over COVID because somebody's like, my daughter's below the knee amputee. Do you think you can work with her? Everybody else told her no. I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'll try.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's really cool, man. That's really, really... Like, that's a really cool thing as well, you know? And that's something you have to... Because nobody else is doing it. Like, nobody else is doing it, so it's something that you have to learn how to do and develop into doing...
Yeah.
You know, with them.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, some things aren't going to work, and some things do. Yeah. It's just...
Sometimes, you know, something works really good, and sometimes it's all like, oh, shit, never going to do that again,
yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But I have some, like, different, like, vetting processes, you know, like, working with, like, the kids with disabilities. Some are at different functioning levels, so I can guinea pig on them and then work it down. Like, it's nothing, like, out of the ordinary training system. Mm-hmm. Like, I basically... do like conjugate with fifth set.
What is that?
Like conjugate, like West Side shit.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Then I do that and with fifth set Burns program, Swade Burns, talking about pushing the muscle to failure at the end of every workout on a complementary exercise. Mm-hmm. And it really, also it freaking pushes the kids past the limit they think they can go to. Mm-hmm. A lot of these kids have this strength. They just don't know how to do it. I
did just see a podcast. It was Theo Vaughn's podcast, and he had Nikola Dikic, I think it was, and he has Down syndrome, and he did the.
Oh no! The Iron Man.
Yeah,
that was Chris something. Hey Jamie, look that shit up.
Oh, Chris Nikic.
Yeah, Chris.
Nikic.
Yeah,
okay,
the Down syndrome.
Yeah, I just had it mixed up there.
It was wild. I had people messaging the gym, sending like live like video clips of the race as it was going on.
It sounded like a really like big, like huge, massive event to watch him
down
run
in
this.
Florida. The accents, Seth Feroce, his podcast, Bob went and ran that same one he did. Well, I don't know if you... How the hell do you do it? Do you call it running, swimming, biking? I ran this sumbitch, or I did it.
Participated in? There we go.
In under 17 hours?
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't
know anything about all that stuff. But
you're a little over 100 miles from me, and I didn't really like driving that much, let alone fucking making me do the work that much.
Yeah.
You know?
But doing it on feet, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Ugh.
I'm good. You get a good 30 seconds out of me, then I'm done.
I'm not in swimming too. Like I like to swim, but dude, I don't like to be in the ocean. That freaks me out, man.
I like being the top of the food chain. You know, I don't swim in the ocean. I don't do freaking nature walks in Africa.
Yeah, exactly. I'm watching Survivor right now, and they're in Africa.
I want to be the top of the food chain. Mm-hmm. Also, not very much scares me, but being eaten alive is not at the top of the list.
Yeah, and like, you know, a lot of people say some goofy ass shit, but you know, like a bear or a shark or like. Dude, they don't give a shit if you're, you know, like, you know how precise you'd have to be to stab the shark in the eye? Like, Dude. Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're not going to put up a fight, but a shark is like 600, 700, 800 pounds, you know, and that's like a...
And you're in its world, and not
and you
yours.
don't know it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do it.
Yeah, eating alive is definitely...
And I don't like to... Because I've stepped on, like,
but it'd be a lot quicker. I'd probably want to be eaten alive instead of fucking dying of bone cancer.
Yeah, I definitely take that as well.
So it's all about perspective.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
I mean, it may suck, but it might be really nice.
Yep, just split of a second.
Fuck shark bites off your head.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you don't see it coming, like they come behind you.
Yeah, dude. If I was eaten by a shark, I want them to do that, like Jaws, like that Shark Week shit with me, like going over that.
At least have me on TV for a while.
Something fucking sweet, you know.
Yeah, leave that as somebody like they can make a. Is it GIF or GIF?
That's
GIF or GIF. I think this is a debate.
Technology shit.
Yeah, but it's just like one of those like of me being eaten. Just
it's like no, fuck those things. Those little GIFs, whatever.
GIFs or GIFs? I mean, that's the question.
I mean,
you don't know.
I don't get them.
You just see the button down there.
They're fucking stupid.
Yeah. But there is so many benefits to the internet. Like, it is such an incredible thing. Like, I know technology gets further and further, but man, dude, like even when it comes to the lifting, rather than just like 5 people in a gym seeing, Chris pick up a 150-pound Atlas stone.
Yeah.
Instead, people in Africa, people in Canada.
It's crazy. Like, usually, like, when I share the kids, I don't know how to, like, do all the cool shit on the Instagrams. Mm-hmm. So, to make it go everywhere, I just know how to post it and do some random shit. And how to do live podcasts. But then, like, on Facebook, I'll post it to the gym page. Then I'll share it out to about 20 local, not local, like, big freaking, pages. Mm-hmm. And then people will distribute from there. Usually, like, it's freaking wild. I remember the first time, one of the kids' video had 1,000 views, and now, like, they're anywhere 20,000 plus on all of them. Mm-hmm. That's kind of fucking wild. 20,000 people freaking saw whatever athlete do some wild shit in my basement.
It is crazy. I'm telling you, those numbers blow my mind when you put them into perspective.
Yeah, because I'm a small town, little hometown freaking guy.
So am I.
Yeah, like, well, yeah, you're over here in Mercer County. Yep. It sounds like if you fuck off in Mercer County, you might not be able to come out of here alive. Yeah. They'll bury your ass in some hollow back in the woods.
Oh, yeah. No, they usually just dump you in a pig farm around here, because then they eat the bones, too.
Yeah, you got to knock people's teeth out first, though.
Ugh. Yeah. I guess they don't.
They don't digest them, yeah. But who's going to dig through a whole bunch of pig shit to look for your teeth?
Probably not many. Yeah. Probably not many. And if you are, then I'm sorry that you lived that shit.
They better pay you good.
Whatever you did something wrong, player. Well, with the gym right now, how many athletes do you have? Because I know the number went up. Is it 27 now?
Oh, how many active athletes?
Yeah.
How many? I think I have like 23 active athletes a week.
And how many of these, how many times do you do it with more than one athlete?
Right now with COVID and being limited on space, I figured it's a lot easier and beneficial for me to work with kids one-on-one. Mm-hmm. I do work with some twin girls together. Then I also work with a group of brothers together. Okay. And, it works out. I want to get back to group training sessions. Mm-hmm. Like it's really good to have, like, 3 to 4 kids with similar disabilities, but...
Yeah,
or disabilities that work together good.
Yep.
Because then it's, like, just money. Like, disabilities, like, working together and not working together. Down syndrome and autism athletes don't understand each other. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. They just don't understand. Mm-hmm. Sometimes there's a high active autism, and they don't realize the delay of Down syndrome. Mm-hmm. And vice versa. They don't know why there's, high active.
Yeah.
And it just makes a lot easier conflict. Traumatic brain injuries, they can they can pretty much work with about anyone. That's kind of iffy thing. It's almost like autism spectrum of how much damage the TBI was. Then working with Leah, below the knee amputee, I basically have to slow her down. Like, she's a fucking beast. Like, all these people. She threw a fucking discus 61 feet the other day.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's legit. She's a bad
That's
bitch.
good.
She's a bad bitch.
Good.
And she has one leg. You know.
Yeah, I've seen video of her recently, right?
Yeah.
Was she did a deadlift?
Like 210 on deadlift.
Yeah.
A 12-year-old. I'm all like, I tell people, I'm like, yo, I got a 12-year-old girl that can deadlift 210. They're like, holy shit. I'm like, she has one leg. They're like, what?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Then, like, some kids with COVID, it was really bad with ADHD kids, considering I'm, like, severely ADHD myself.
Yeah.
And, like some of them are so hyperactive, they can't do gym class because they're so hyperactive and can't follow instructions. Oh, how are you going to fix that? By putting them in the fucking library. So they bring them to me to burn the shit out of them, you know? And, yeah. Pretty much any kids that been shit on by the rest of the world need the same fucking treatment.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fucking make sure it happens. If you don't like it, you can get fucked.
Absolutely.
These kids change my life. They save my life. They continue to motivate my life. So I'm gonna change their life. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean it is absolutely, it's just an incredible cause. It's an incredible environment. It's an incredible page, dude. If you just you want to be picked up, dude, just go to the page, man. Like watching everything, you know, like
yeah. Like I had some people that are like, dude, I almost relapsed. You know, like their brother died of cerebral palsy, and he was in Alcoholics Anonymous as well, and he went to the gym, worked out for several hours, still wanted to drink, and he literally watched Be Humble Gym videos until the next morning. He stayed up all night watching them until he could get to an AA meeting.
Oh man, that's so awesome.
I'm like, hell yeah. I can't remember his name, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think he was in Nebraska or something. He was like a roughneck dude.
Yeah.
You know, like...
That's awesome, though. Man, it helps, you know, like, you can help, and you can help and not even realize you're helping. You know, isn't that a cool thing?
Yeah. Kind of crazy doing the next right thing, huh?
Yeah. I mean, and you can look at it in a million different perspectives of Be Humble Gym, like... just each level of each story is completely different, and it just comes together as Be Humble Gym. Like it all just meets back together. You
or
know?
How about how Be Humble Gym got its name? I thought for goddamn 4 or 5 weeks, looked up freaking acronyms to make sure other companies didn't have them stolen and all that, and I came up with Matulevich Strength Systems. And I'm like, this is going to be perfect. You know, thought about it, all this kind of shit. Brought up the idea to Leslie, and she looks at me and she's like, you need to be humble.
It's crazy. It's absolutely awesome.
And that's what sparked Be Humble Gym.
Yeah. I mean, it is crazy how it takes a full loop. It takes a full loop back. So, I did want to ask you, with, you know, being sober, is it been really tough, over the past, little while here, to not drink? Is it something that comes back into your mind?
Oh, this last year has been a roller coaster, with basically my day was a roller coaster of fucking hell. I'd go to an 8A meeting, get all freaking God, you know, then I'd go and visit Raymond. You know, some days were good, some days weren't. You know, then I'd be sad leaving there. Then I get to go and spend 6 hours coaching the kids. Some amazing freaking sessions with these kids, and like I see God work every day in them. Then I go back to see Raymond every night, and until he gets ready to go to bed. Then I'd wake up and repeat it at 4:30, and I just did that continuously, and just put my head down, did the fucking work, and yeah. And somehow, during all this shit, this gym happened. And it just seems like no matter... I'm not like a religious person, but there's definitely a higher power doing work here. Like, in AA, it's a God of your understanding. You know, I don't need a preacher or a religion to tell me how to be a good motherfucker. You know, I can be a good motherfucker on my own. Just do the next right thing. You know? Do the next right thing, even if it sucks shit for you. That's the hard part. That sucks shit for you. Because it's easy to do the next right thing when it doesn't fucking suck for you.
Yeah, when it's easy.
Like, but, you know, you got kids, it's the same shit. You know, wear them cheap-ass New Balances so the kid can have the Jordans. What do you got on? You got Nikes on?
Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones? Yeah, so you can have them Air Force Ones.
They're knockoffs. That makes it even better.
Hell yeah.
$40.
Hell yeah.
They still look cool though.
But
hey, you ain't helping my fucking point. Shut up, shot 30, Jamie. Fucking Joe Rogan's Jamie wouldn't talk shit. He'd get fucking choked out.
Yeah.
Know your place, son.
Hey, I'm still booking him, man. He's got it down. He's got it down.
He'll be driving in May if he gets his shit together.
Oh,
learns how to drive.
Man, dude,
Yeah.
we could just take naps and he just cruises around.
No, you couldn't.
Yeah.
There's no napping about this.
Yeah. It's not good?
No.
I mean, maybe if you like nap in that back seat and wrap those belts around you a couple times.
Oh, no.
You know, so you wouldn't go that far.
Oh. Well, Jordan, is there anything you want to get out before we wrap this thing up?
Yeah. Yeah, follow the kids on Facebook, Instagram. Just Be Humble Gym. Then check them out on the website. It's BeHumbleGym.com. And if you have a problem drinking, drugs, suicide thinking from them, you're not alone. There's a lot more people with you. And AA has changed my life, and because of the people in AA and the steps that it provided me, I get to be a decent motherfucker today.
Yeah, and I know that just like I am on our show with my past history of this kind of stuff, if you're ever, like, you need to reach out to somebody, dude, we're both the exact same. Like, reach out, like, if you're worried about something, you know, or...
I'd rather get a phone call by somebody that's sad than get a phone call by a coroner. You know, because I received both them phone calls before. You know,
I understand.
like, what was it? 3 weeks ago, Friday, today, my neighbor called me saying he relapsed on alcohol. He called everybody on his phone. Nobody picked up the phone. He called me saying he had a problem drinking. I went over there. At his computer desk, there was a loaded pistol sitting there right next to him. Yeah. Thing is, get to be a good motherfucker and introduced him to AA, you know? And
It's a good thing.
he hasn't pulled that trigger, and he hasn't taken a drink yet.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, and always, yeah, like I said, you can reach out to Jordan, you can reach out to me if you have anything that's going on or just lingering. And I mean, yeah, we'll post all of his links down below. And please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Shot 30 Podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, CastBox, and YouTube. Please press subscribe if you haven't already. Check us out on TikTok and check us out on everything else. And Leslie, thank you for letting me borrow him for a little while.
Peace.